Thanks, Viv. Beth, do you know this fellow? This is Craig. Craig, this is Beth. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, in ancient times it was customary for a woman in marriage to be given away by the so-called head of the household. I think there are gentlemen here today who know exactly what I mean by so-called head of the household, and the husband then assumed that position. Well, this, of course, is the origin of the old giving away part of a marriage ceremony. Well, while times have changed, and women and men too, I guess, it remains a tradition cherished and honoured. And Beth has chosen to honour this tradition to express her love and appreciation for the support and affection her family have shown her throughout her life. So, Robert, you've walked with Beth this afternoon as a symbol of your pride and affection and the acceptance of Craig into your family. I hope you've had time to think about that. So do you still bring Beth to be married to Craig and thus welcome him as part of your family?
I do.
Well done. You can give her a big goodbye. And we saved your seat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, throughout history there have been great love stories. There are tales of men and women who've been through great suffering, terrible conflicts, who have overcome seemingly insurmountable barriers to be with one another. Now, every love story has in its own way a certain greatness and a certain sublimity. And history and legend tell us stories of physical and mental hardship, the fear and agony of difficult decision making, the difficulty of being apart, the shattering darkness of the great breaks in life's pattern, and then the almost unbelievable light at the end of the tunnel. Well, it's true. Legends and history often seem romantic. Perhaps it's the warm glow of ancient candlelight compared with the harshness of a modern electric light bulb. Or perhaps it's the image of romantic heroes throughout the ages that has shaped our notions of true love, where it seems great lovers have died for the one or ones they loved. Well, it's not happening today, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably just as well, really, because that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Because like all great dramas in life, marriage too must have its conflicts. But maybe Ogden Nash was on the ball about the kind of conflict most desired when he mused a few years ago. He said, "I believe a little incompatibility is the spice of life, particularly if he has income and she is patable." Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jay Walsh and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to Australian law. Now, before you, Craig, and you, Bethany, are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you're about to enter. The marriage according to law in Australia is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. It is life, Craig. There's no remission for good behaviour. In fact, the better behaved you are, the longer you stay in. Craig and Beth would like to make their vows to one another. So, Craig, would you like to say after me to Bethany? So, Bethany, you are my best friend.
Bethany, you're my best friend.
My lover.
My lover.
My confidant.
My confidant.
My equal.
My equal.
In you I have found my perfect partner in life.
In you I have found my perfect partner in life.
And most importantly,
I
found in you
a
soulmate, and a love that will last forever. I'm honoured to be your husband. Therefore I, Craig Macaulay, call upon the people here present to witness that I take you, Bethany Ferguson, to be my lawful wedded wife. Craig, do you promise to love Bethany, to comfort her, honour and respect her throughout your life together?
I do.
So, Craig, you are my best friend.
Craig, you are my best friend.
My lover.
My lover.
My confidant.
My confidant.
My equal.
My equal.
No matter what we encounter in our lives together.
No matter what we encounter in our lives together.
I will be your support.
I will be your support.
And your soulmate.
And your soulmate.
I'm honoured to be your wife.
I'm honoured to be your wife.
And know that in you.
I
have a love that will last forever.
I have a love that will last forever.
Therefore I, Bethany Ferguson,
call
upon the people here present, to witness that I take you, Craig Macaulay, to be my lawful wedded husband. And Bethany, do you promise to love Craig, to comfort him, to honour and respect him throughout your life together?
I do.
I think Auntie Rosie Fatty has some rings for us. It can be a tense moment, ladies and gentlemen, but not today. Kmart. Left hand. Hold your left hand out. Hold that first knuckle. And just say after me. So Craig with this, I'm sorry, Bethany with this ring, I thee wed.
Bethany with this ring, I thee wed.
Please wear it.
Please wear it.
And take with it my promise.
Take with it my promise.
Of loyalty, patience and love.
Of loyalty, patience and love.
For the rest of my life.
The rest of my life.
You just turn your hands over. Just hold it over that first knuckle. Say after me. Craig with this ring.
Craig with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Please wear it.
Please wear it.
And take with it my promise.
And take with it my promise.
Of loyalty, patience and love.
Of loyalty, patience and love.
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
Stay holding hands. Well, these rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. May you find in one another the love for which all men and women yearn. May you grow in understanding and compassion. These rings mark the beginning of a long journey together, so wear them proudly. They're symbols that speak of the love you have for each other. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's a second reading chosen for us today by Craig and Bethany. This is written by Carey Martz, called To My Soulmate. Somehow, out of all the twists and turns your lives could have taken, and out of all the chances you might have missed, it almost seems like you were given a meant-to-be moment to meet, to get to know one another, and to set the stage for a special togetherness. When you are together, you know that you are in the presence of someone who makes your life more complete than you ever dreamed it could be. One turns to the other for trust, and it is given openly. One looks to the other for inspiration, for answers and for encouragement. And not only will you never be let down, you have within you the capacity to live spirits and to take thoughts to places where troubles seem so far away. And joy feels like it will stay in your lives forever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, Craig and Bethany have declared before all of us that they will live together in marriage. They've symbolised it by the exchange of vows, the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, and by paying a small tribute to their Scottish heritage. So Craig and Bethany, may you have walls for the wind and a roof for the rain, and drinks beside the fire, laughter to cheer you and those you love near you, and all that your heart may desire. We wish you every happiness both today and throughout your marriage. It is my pleasure to declare you husband and wife. You should kiss your bride. Is symbolised through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand, representing all that you were, all that you are, and all that you ever will be. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Macaulay.